Good morning and welcome to Fort Zeller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. Today is Monday, February 4th, 2019. It is day one. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, please consider our character trait of the month, which is tolerance. That was introduced to you during the assembly last week. So tolerance is our new character trait of the month. I encourage you to think about what it means to you, what does it look like in your life, and as you all know that I like to ask, what does it look like when nobody else is looking? Now, in the spirit of kindness and tolerance and all of that, don't forget that we are continuing our kindness challenge. In February, we call that the Friendly February Challenge, and we'll talk about what our first Friendly February Challenge will be at the end of our morning announcements. But I did want to thank all of you for participating in the last Kindness Challenge in January, which was to share your dreams and your plans for the future. I did receive a couple submissions from students who wrote 3 sentences or more, and I look forward to tweeting a few of those out. It is never too young. You are never too young to think about the future. Your plans will change and may change based on how you grow up and as your interests change and evolve. However, I think it's great that many of you guys have great dreams. I know that you guys are destined for greatness. Keep working hard. Now, real quickly, our 3 expectations here at the school is number 1, be respectful, number 2, be responsible, and number 3, show that you are ready to learn. As many of you guys are doing right now with your morning routine, you are showing that you are respectful, responsible, and ready to learn. So kudos to you all. Now we have our B-Bucks Cafeteria Challenge that's still in effect, and yet again, we have no change in the lead. Miss Gruber and Miss Lucky's classes are still tied for the lead. We also have Miss Frederick and Miss Moore's class tied in 2nd place. And last but not least, we have Miss Geiser in a respectable 3rd place. No changes yet. So we'll see which class wants it the most. So we can't wait to see which class pulls it off in this latest round of the B-Bucks Cafeteria Challenge. If it's your class, then I can't wait to have lunch with you soon. Now, if you'll join me in taking a seat or pausing for your mindful minute, I'd appreciate it. It's an invitation. You don't have to, but I know that many of you are participating. It's just part of your routine, and I encourage you and invite you to come join me. Now, as I shared with you last week, I am sitting on the floor to demonstrate that you don't always have to sit in your seat. I know, shout out to Miss Frederick's class, that some of the students even chose to lay down yesterday, so that was pretty cool. Some students who are like me as an adult, sometimes I prefer to stand and do the mindful minute. So you can really choose your position and your posture, but no matter what posture you end up taking, just make sure that you settle yourself in just a moment and focus on your breathing. So I invite you to have a seat, assume the position that you prefer, and allow the gravity of your weight, of your body, to sink in. And for me, I am feeling my body sink and be supported by the floor I'm sitting on. For you, you might be standing and the floor is supporting your feet. I invite you now to either close your eyes or you can soften your gaze. If it feels right to you, you can close your eyes or look down at the floor or a certain area of the floor. And when you are settled, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, I took that deep breath in and a deep breath out, and I noticed I wasn't really paying attention to my breathing, and I wasn't as slow as I could be. So I'm going to try it again. Go ahead and join me. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Continue breathing deeply in and out. Notice how the temperature of the air changes as it's cool through your nose in filling up your belly and out through your mouth. Notice the warmth. Now I invite you to open your eyes for just a moment, and I know this is a little bit different, and take a look at the screen, because some students have asked about what else they can do other than sitting during a mindful minute. And as you know, paying attention to our breathing is so important. One technique that I have shared with some students is called starfish breathing. If you take one of your hands, you open up all your fingers, looks like a starfish. Then take the index finger of your other hand and trace around your fingers. Except this time we're going to breathe along. Start at the base of your thumb, and every time you go up towards your tip, you breathe in. And every time you go down towards the web of your fingers, breathe out. Follow me. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. When you get to the end, go backwards. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Let me give you a few seconds to just practice that on your own, in your own space, paying attention to your own place and time right now, focusing on your breathing and allowing the starfish to help guide you. Now in a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. When you hear it, listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. When you can't hear it anymore, you may slowly open your eyes and take in the world around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort, where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Whether or not you have a great day, that is ultimately your choice. So choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. Now, if you'll please join me in standing and facing the flag, we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Let's take a seat. I want to share with you our friendly February challenge, and that is today, notice the good qualities of everyone you meet today and tell them about it. So let me say this again. In this challenge, I encourage you to tell your friends, your classmates, even the grown-ups in your life, what you love best about them, what are their best qualities, and then tell them. I know it'll make them feel good, but I guarantee you it'll make you feel great as well. Your teachers will be asking you about your plans for this challenge and checking in to see how you are managing to meet that challenge. But in the meantime, hey, it's a Monday. Let's make this the best week ever.